we're now in the third week of October. I've adjusted with my camera to see if I can get myself more in the frame, so my eyes are probably going to keep shooting up to where it used to be. I've got to sort of train myself to see straight. So straight. Okay. Now, I know I said again last week we're going to do another Glenfiddich versus Glenfiddich. I have to admit, I was a bit busier on the weekend than I thought I was, and then I've been sick earlier in the week, so I thought I'd just cheat. And throughout the week, I've collected several mixers. No, I don't normally do mixers, but, you know, hey, lighten up a bit. So I have the Fireball Cinnamon with Apple. You may recall I did the Fireball Whisky on my last holiday. That would be back in, 2001, when I was in Queensland. So I thought I'd try it with a bit of apple. I'm assuming that's apple cider, apple juice, doesn't really say. Currant water, Fireball, cinnamon, whiskey. Now, I say it's probably just a apple flavoured soda. That's fine. And then I thought we might try some whiskey and dry with lime. That sounds delightful. And whiskey and dry ginger, which means this will be with a ginger ale instead of a ginger beer. I'm assuming. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'd say so. But that's fine. All good. So, I'm not going to chug these. I have my good old faithful tumbler. So I'll start with the Fireball and apple. You'll remember this was a very spicy whiskey. It's mixed with a bit of cinnamon. I'm doing it again. I can see myself on the screen. Part of this too is I'm looking after myself at the screen. Anyway, enough of my problems. Okay. Cinnamon and apple. It smells like an apple pie. Okay, yeah, I can definitely taste the cinnamon. There's the hint of apple. Like I said, it's just like an apple pie. Not great in the terms of whiskey, but it's refreshing, delightful. I enjoyed that. Okay. Let's try the whiskey and lime. Oh, a little bit more greenish tinge than the Fireball. I can smell the lime. Okay, nice subtle whiskey and lime. It's pretty much what it says on the label. There's nothing overly complex. What whiskey did they use? Does it say? I really should look this up beforehand. I don't even know what company this is. Okay, vodka, soda, and okay. Vodka, soda, and. Alright, I don't know what whiskey they use. But I can definitely taste whiskey in there. The lime isn't enough to overpower any other sort of citrusy sort of flavours. I would imagine it's a very simple, very cheap whiskey. And that's fine. But very easy to drink back. Then we're going to come to our last one. Now this one is Australian crafted, Ampley's dry ginger and whiskey. So this is by Pinnacle Drinks. Okay, slightly darker colour. That would be the ginger. Yeah, it's definitely a ginger ale. It's hard to describe if you don't really know the difference between a ginger beer and a ginger ale. The beer is made with actual ginger, where an ale is made with ginger extract. I prefer a ginger beer. I really love ginger. But ginger ale will do in a pinch. Not really picking up much whiskey. Ginger ale. Okay, it's all right. Nothing special. It's refreshing. It's enjoyable. If I was going for a low, how many standard drinks is this can? 2 standard drinks. Okay. Not as low as, what was this one? 1.5 standard drinks. And the Fireball is 2. Okay, so they're all about roughly equal strength, with the lime being, ironically, the lowest strength, even though it says extra strength. Although there might be, maybe it's a small, because it's a smaller can. Yeah, because it's a smaller can. So yeah, all right. So it's actually got a higher alcohol count, but a smaller can means a smaller drink shortage. Okay, they're enjoyable. If you're out somewhere, just looking to shoot the breeze, have a bit of fun at a party or whatever, you don't want to be too serious, I would recommend these. My favourite, I'm going to go with the lime because I can actually taste whiskey in that. The Fireball's fine. It's, like I said, it's a great dessert drink. It's like an apple pie. The dry ginger, it's good. It's like a nice dry ginger ale. Puts me in mind of my grandmother. She used to drink a lot of dry ginger ale. But yeah, I can actually taste whiskey in the lime. Okay, so next week I will be doing the Glenfiddichs. I promise. And then the week after that, let me have a look at a quick calendar here. Week after that, okay, that goes into ordering week. Now, next week's whiskey of the month is, and I'm sure someone who has commented previously will be delighted to know, is an Australian whiskey. We're going back to good old Starward with Spanish PX cask. So I'm looking forward to trying one of those. So yeah, so next week, what did I say? Next week we'll do the Glenfiddichs, maybe another Glenfiddich the week after, or I might find some more mixes or something. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But yeah, until then, Santé.